everyone, this is Rashi and welcome back to the Reading Platter. So, in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 21 books that I really want to read in 2021. So, these are some books that are standalones and some, of course, part of series. I am really excited to read all of these books. Some of these are the books that I have talked about in my 5-star prediction, and some of them I wanted to, but later in the video I came up with the idea to divide the video in 3 parts so that it will be easy for me and also for you, and also it will be a challenge for me to read those 5-star predicted books in a limited time. Let's get into the 21 books. Again, I have written all of them here with me. So I won't be telling you the book blurbs, only the book name, the author, and the genre. So the first book is Cinder by Marissa Mayer, and it is a part of a series. It's the first book in the Lunar Chronicles series, and I really love the cover of this book and I really want to read it. It was also in my 5-star predictions, so I'm excited to read this book. So the next book is Six of Crows by Liba Dugo, and it is a YA fantasy fiction with a lots of magic, and it was also in my 5-star prediction video. And this is also a part of a trilogy, the first book in the Six of Crows trilogy, which was first the duology, but now it's a trilogy. So I am really excited to read this book. This is also in my January TBR, so I will read it in January. So the next book is The Kiss Questioned by Helen Hong, and this is also part of the series, first book in the Kiss Question series. This is a contemporary fiction, romance fiction, and I'm really excited to read this book because I am a lot into contemporary romance at this time. So I think I will love it and I will read it before my craze for contemporary romance go away. The next book is The Starlight C, and I haven't talked about this book on this channel, but I'm really excited to read it because it is a magical realism and it is written by Morgenstern. It is written by Erin Morgenstern, and I'm really excited to read this book because I love thrillers, mystery, magical books. So, and also the key on the cover, it's so cute, and I just want to read it very, very soon. So, the next book is I'm so excited for this book. I am finding this book online and in bookstores from 2019, and I'm so much into the book. There is a series, Pretty Little Liars, which I really loved and enjoyed, and I loved it because it was mystery, it was thriller. And there is a book, it's based on a book series, and there is also a spin-off series in the books, that is The Perfectionists. I am so excited to read this series, and the first book is The Perfectionist, and the series is by Sarah Shepard. It is a thriller, mystery, YA fiction. I have no words. I am so excited. I found this book online and I bought it there and then. I didn't wait for this, and I'm so excited to read the book. I have got the book finally, and I really, really want to read this. The next book is It by Stephen King. I watched the movie and it terrified me. I was so into the book before watching the movie, but I am more into the book after watching the movie. I hope you get it because I loved it. It is a horror book and I love Stephen King. I just enjoy his writing and I really want to read it. So the next book is Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I was supposed to, by V.E. Shaw. I was supposed to read it in 2020, and also as I talked about earlier, I really want to try books by V.E. Shaw, and it was supposed to be read in October or November. in 2020, but I didn't read it. So I will try my level best to read it this year. I will read it this year because I'm so excited to read this book. This book is so hyped also at this moment too. So I really want to get to this book and read it. I cannot wait. Next book is Solitaire by Alice Oseman. Alice Oseman is one of my favorite authors because I read Radio Silence by her, and it was my first book by her, and it was amazing. It was so good. So I really want to read more of her books. So Solitaire, I have heard a lot of good things about Solitaire, so I really want to read it this year. So the next book is To All the Boys I Have Loved Before by Jenny Han, and it is also contemporary fiction. It is part of a series, first book in the series. uh, it was also adapted in movie series, and in a movie or movie series, I don't know, I haven't watched the movie because I wanted to read the book first. So I really want to read the book this year and also watch the movie, because I do not want to watch the movie before reading the book, because there are so many things that are deleted from the movie which are in the book. So I really want to know all of those things. I really want to read all of the things in the book. So I'll try to read it very soon. So the next book is The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, and this is one of my TBR wet. It has been on my TBR like for 3 to 4 years, and it is the longest book that has stayed on my TBR unread. So I really want to read the book because I haven't watched the movie yet because I want to read the book. So I'll try and read it this year so that I can watch the movie. So the next book is The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzek, and I have, I have listened to a lot of good things from Haley. She has a channel, Haley in Bookland, and I know she's really famous. I love her. She posts so good content on BookTube, and she loves the book. So I really want to try the book, and I wanted to try it in 2020, but I didn't. So I'll try to read it in 2021, and I hope to read it in 2021 because I really want to know why she loves this book. Like, I know, but I really want to experience that too. So yes, of course I'll be reading this too. So the next book is Reverie by Ryan La Sala, and I love the cover of the book. I love the color of the front cover, and I also have listened to a lot of good books. I'm so excited to read this one. Um I'm really attracted towards this book, so I'm excited to read this one, and this is on my 2021 reading list. So the next book is Wishes by V.E. Schwab. Again, a V.E. Schwab book that I really want to read. This is also part of a series, the Villain series. Also, I talked about it in my 5-star predictions, and I'm I really want to get to this book because I have also listened very many good things, and it was very popular on BookTube at its time, and people also recommended now too. So I really want to read the book, and I really want to recommend this to you guys. So this is one of the book I really want to read in 2021. So the next book is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and it was a very popular book at its time. I'm always late reading the books, and I'm always late picking them up. I wanted to read it like at the time I started this booktube in like August, but before August, and I wanted to read this book so bad. And now I really want to read this book in 2021, and I hope I get to read this book soon because it has a really cute cover, and it is popular till now. Like, if you ask someone about Fangirl, they'll definitely recommend the book. So I really want to read it. Like, In 2021, I want to read all of the books that I haven't read, that I'm late for, and I hope I do. So the next book is Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, and again, very hyped book of its time. I'm always late. I really want to get to these books as soon as possible. I want to read all of them in 2021. No, listing 21 books was really difficult because I am late for like all of the books till now, and I really want to read all of them, but these 21 books are on the top of my list. So yes, these books. So I guess we have done 16 and only a few are left. Only 5 books are left. So let's wrap up the video fast. So the next one is The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren, and also a very hyped book. Also one of my favorite genres at this time, and very beautiful cover, very pretty cover and very warm color of the cover. I want to read it really soon. Moving on to the next one, Meet Cute by Helena Hunting. It was also a part of my 5-star predictions. And this is a contemporary romance, again a genre I'm really interested to read these days. I don't know why, but I really want to read the book. I haven't read the blurb of this book that I can tell I really want, why I want to read. And also it wasn't that famous on Booktube, but I heard about it once or twice, so that's why it is on my TBR list. And I want to know more about the book because I cannot wait. And also this is a standalone, so it will be easy for me to read it. And yes, I will probably read it this year. I don't know. Let's do one thing. If I don't read these 21 books in 2021, then we'll have a punishment next year. It is so much time right now, but still I'm talking about this in this video. So at the end of the year, when we'll check if I have read these books or not, so I'll not punish, or maybe challenge myself in 2022 so that I can read these books in this year. So the next book is Girl, Serpent, Thorne by Melissa, and I won't say the last name because I'm confused on how to pronounce it. I don't want to do it wrong. So yeah, by Melissa. And it is such a pretty cover. Such a pretty cover. I cannot wait to read it right now, but I have a lot of books to read in January. So I hope I will be reading this particular book in February because this is a standalone again, and my favorite genre and beautiful cover. So I hope I will read it in February. The next book I have heard about a lot from Jessie from Jessie the Reader, and the book is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Eva Lavender by Leslie Walton. And I really want to read the book because he has said a lot of good things about the book, and I really want to know all of the things by myself. So I'm really excited to read this one. So we are left with only one book. No, 2 books. So the next one is a series, Shatter Me. So the first book is Shatter Me in the Shatter Me series by Tahira Mafi, and it is a really popular series. There are mixed opinions on this one, and I'm so excited to give my opinion on this book. So yes, of course, it is on my 2021 reading list. And the last one, and a very popular one, which I'm again late to read, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read like 1 or 2 books by Taylor, and I had mixed opinions on both of them. So I'm really excited to read this one because this was the most loved book by Taylor, and I want to try again. I want to try Taylor's writing again. So yes, this is also on my list. And this was the last book, the 21st book in the 2021 reading list that I really want to read. and if I don't, I will get a punishment or challenge or whatever you want to call it. So yes, this was the video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you love the books that I have put on my 2021 reading list. If you have read any of the books, please do comment down below if you loved it or not, or I should read it, or you know not read it, or replace it with some other good book, even better one. So yes, of course I will be reading all of your comments and also replying, because not many of you comment on my video. So yes, and yeah, we'll meet in the next one.